There's nothing.
Thank you, son.
Hiya, it's me again. This is a little video I'm pushing out while I'm developing the video on the Deep Owls, which is going to be the next video I'm making. Deep Owls, nest mine in the nature of Layer 2 and Layer 1, so expect that soon, but this is just a little video I wanted to push out because I've been getting more and more comments about the state of Deepwoken's lore, and that's just something I wanted to talk about, as obviously it's been on the decline lately. Before I do get into talking about it though, I do just want to say, please don't harass the developers or anything like that. They're genuinely trying their best and they put in a lot of effort for the game regardless of how it turns out, so just chill on them a little bit, man. It's Deepwoken, okay? But the lore in the game has obviously been sidelined here. Let's be honest with ourselves, there's barely any lore coming out nowadays. I get it, right? I get why the lore's been sidelined, the game's growing in popularity, and that's a great thing. I love the game of Deepwoken, and I'm really glad that so many players are flocking to it now. It's clearly deserved, because the devs put in weekly updates, they put so much hard work into this game, but the lore being sidelined is just really an unfortunate consequence, and while I do understand it, it's maybe quite sad. There are certain topics I've strayed away from making videos on because a vast majority of the lore is conveyed through Discord messages. I understand that you can't always add lore into the game every update, and I'm not asking for them to do that, but for half the lore to be conveyed through Discord messages instead of in-game, it just feels wrong. But I do want to say that the reason that the lore community's dead isn't just because of the devs not dropping lore as often as they used to. There's just no ingenuity anymore. People have fallen off because, well, all the lore videos that used to exist, if you look back without the rose-tinted glasses, were just recaps, and even that's the content I used to make. But eventually, as I wanted to dedicate this channel to making lore content, I realized that those kind of videos weren't sustainable, and that's the main reason why YouTubers have fallen off making lore content, because you run out of content so quickly. So I was making videos like the Primadon video, and that video, despite being about a major boss in the Deepwoken, a major boss, was pure speculation basically. Primadon has no lore! How? How does Primadon have no lore? It's just, I don't know. It feels like the devs went in with no plan, and that was fine at first because they were, dispersing lore throughout the game. I do think they have a pretty solid idea of what the lore is, but it feels like as they've fallen off of regularly putting it in the game, the lack of a plan has really thrown it all to the wayside. And like I said before, it is just slightly disappointing to, receive these weekly updates and get 2 new legendary weapons that seemingly shake up the balance of the entire game and get no lore. I mean, Chain Warden for example. Chain Warden, the new oath, was the perfect example to introduce all of the authority lore that we were missing. Hell, I made a whole video on the authority and there was barely anything to say about it. And I was so excited, and I made the video right when Chain Warden dropped, so I was anticipating a follow-up video, but there was nothing. There was one new NPC and he didn't even say anything. It's just disappointing when the lore was meant to be a crucial part of this game, and instead we just don't get anything for it. At least, YouTubers like me who are trying to make a lore content, it really forces us to improvise, and while that's something I really enjoy doing, it's pretty clear that that's not the same for other people, and that's okay. It shouldn't be our responsibility to make lore videos if we don't like the lore. Obviously I like it, which is why I'm making videos on it, but to be honest with you, if these lore videos end up falling off and not doing well, I will pivot. And that sucks, because I want to make more videos like that, but at the rate the game is going, there's not going to be any lore to cover, and I can't improvise off of nothing. For Pete's sake, I made a whole Primadon video off 2 sentences, but if there's no sentences at all, then what am I meant to do? I just hope that more lore gets reintroduced to the game sometime soon, because I really don't want to see the lore in this game disappear. Because it's been, the most enjoyable time I've had on YouTube thus far to make videos about Deepwoken lore. I mean, this is so cool. It's so much better than making the same slop videos where I just rant about legendary weapons. Ooh, legendary weapons. Everyone has the same fucking take on legendary weapons, okay? We all dislike them, whatever. But to be honest, I mean, these videos I've been making have been just so fun, and it seems like you guys have been having fun watching them. And I want to keep making those videos, but if all the lore eventually dries up, I can't keep making speculations based on nothing. I just hope that you know, at some point the devs pivot and realize that the lore was meant to be something that was crucial to the game. I mean, but besides that, I've really got nothing else to say. I do appreciate you guys watching this, like, unscripted rant video, and thank you to the devs for actually constructing the lore in the first place, constructing the game, and everything. I hope this didn't come off as too whiny, because ultimately it's the devs' game, and how they want to handle it is how they want to handle it. You know, it's not really my job to tell them how to handle their game's lore, but, I mean, besides from that, that's all I've got to say, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you next video.